everyone, and welcome to RWF Rebellion. And we are starting it off here with action in the women's division as Angel Marlowe comes charging in and takes down Honey. These two no strangers to one another as they met just before RWF No Quarter last month. And it was Angel Marlowe scoring the win over Honey that got her inserted into that women's championship three-way match. And it would be Angel Marlowe who suffered the pinfall defeat by Winter Skye to claim the RWF Women's Championship as Angel goes into a cover after the diving elbow. But Honey kicks out at 2. So Honey ended up losing her championship without being the one pinned in the match. And now Honey asking for this opportunity to try and get a little bit of retribution against Angel Marlowe. Honey now trying to get back up here, and she does, and then takes Angel down to the mat. And we see the Candyman at ringside here with Honey as she goes for a drop kick, but Marlowe able to sidestep it. Angel now sends her off on the Irish whip. She drops down, and a drop kick connects, and down goes Honey, who immediately rolls out to the floor. But Angel caught her on the way back in and dropped her throat first on the top rope. Angel now on the outside after her. Uh-oh, she's got the arms trapped. Oh, look at this, repeatedly stomping on the back, in the process ramming the face into the mat, and then takes her down with a super kick. Angel now brings Honey back over and sends her into the ring. Honey back to her feet, and then goes up top and takes her down with a Hurricane Rana. Honey goes for a stomp, but Angel gets out of the way. Hits her with a right hand, but Honey counters. And then takes her over with a big hip toss. Angel, though, catches her and delivers a headbutt. Angel now, reversal of the Irish whip by Honey, and this time the drop kick lands. Double axe handle, though, doesn't. And Angel with a Kamagoye. She goes into the cover. She gets 2, but Honey kicks out at 2. Angel just brutal with that knee strike. And now brings Honey over towards the ropes. And they're just wrapping that arm around the top rope. And now bring her over to the other side of the ring. Reverse knife edge, and now draping the leg over the middle rope and just continuously using those cables to inflict damage on Honey. But she's able to break free here with some elbows. But Angel avoids the drop kick attempt and then just clubs her down to the canvas. Both women out to the outside now. Angel kind of roaring at the fans in the front row. Look at this, stomping on the hand of Honey here on the outside. And now she goes up to the top turnbuckle. Honey trying to get to her feet, but Angel double axe handle, but Honey counters. Caught her in the midsection on the way down. And then sends Angel Marlowe back into the ring. And now it's Honey who's going to go up to the top turnbuckle. She's perched up there waiting for Angel. But Angel caught her and then sends her tumbling down to the mat off the top rope. Angel now going to go up top again. Look out. Diving somersault leg drop connects. She might get her here. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Let's go back to the replay here as Angel Marlowe early on taking to the skies with that diving elbow. As she'd go for the pin, but the former champion would kick out. And then watch this, Angel just drops her throat first, bounces her to the outside. And then back in the ring, goes for another cover. But then here, diving somersault leg drop catches her hooks the leg, and this one was as good as done. Angel Marlowe gets us started here on Rebellion with a victory over the former RWF Women's Champion, Honey. Here we go with our next match on Rebellion, and it's Devin Young squaring off against the last bastion, Caelan Roarke. Young immediately firing with those knife edges and then goes behind and clips the leg. Acai moonsault, and he connects across the back of Roarke. Young's going to quickly go for a cover here, but Roarke kicks out at 1. Both men now locked up collar and elbow. Bold strategy here by Young, but look at this, pushing the bigger Roarke down. Young gives up just over 100 pounds of weight to Roarke, and now this is what we expect to see. Roarke backing Young all the way up to the corner. Referee gets a clean break here. Young catching Roarke with an elbow there, up to the top rope. Oh, looking for a clothesline, but Roarke able to sidestep and avoid the contact, but Young grabs him by the arm and yanks him down to the mat. Young now grabs onto him, both men locked up again. And again, it's Roarke displaying that strength advantage, backing Young up against the ropes. Referee looking for a break. Oh, Young with a double thrust to the throat and then follows it up with a flying forearm. And that's kind of what we expect from Devin Young. He doesn't care that he's the smallest competitor in the RWF. He'll do whatever it takes to win, including bending or outright breaking the rules. Young now goes up to the second turnbuckle. Oh, double axe handle, but Roarke able to avoid him. Caelan now whips him off the ropes, picks him up and down with a spinebuster slam. Roarke grabs onto the legs. Look at this. Oh, deadlifts him off the mat and power bombs him down. Caelan Roarke now firing away with some strikes. Picks him up onto the shoulders and then slams him down. And then immediately goes to pick him up, but Young caught him with a headbutt and then another acai moonsault. Young goes for the cover. 1, 2, no. Roarke kicks out. Now look at this, Young twisting the head of Caelan Roarke. Grabs onto the leg, drives the knee right into the outside of the knee, into that hamstring area, maybe trying to Charlie horse that muscle up, and now Young going up to the top turnbuckle. Perched up there waiting for Roarke to get up, and a crossbody takes him down. Young goes in for the pin. 1, 2, no, not even 2. Caelan Roarke able to kick out at 1. Both men now outside the ring. Oh, Roarke kips up, but Young comes in with a running arm drag and then takes him down with that bicycle kick. But Roarke with a drop toe hold takes him down to the mat, grabs him and suplexes him out on the floor. A stomp to the head. Roarke now has Young, but Young fighting his way loose with some elbows into the midsection. Young sends Roarke into the ring, follows him right back in. Young now picking Roarke up to his feet, but Roarke blocks him, delivers a kick to the midsection, hoists him up onto the shoulder, then drops him across the top rope. Oh, he went for an elbow drop, but Young able to roll out of the way. He's got to use that speed to his advantage. Oh, a couple of reverse knife edges there. Roarke definitely got the better end of that, but he just took an elbow right to the face, and a roundhouse kick by Young sends Roarke down. And a super kick sends him down again. Young now trying to get him away from those ropes. He goes for the cover and he hooks the leg. 1, 2, and he got him. Let's check out the replay here as Young early on with that acai moonsault crashing across the back and then would go to it again and go for the pin. But Roarke would kick out. And then watch this, the power of the last Bastion dropping him on that top rope. But then Young, watch this, roundhouse kick, caught him flush right in the face. And then Rourke's trying to get up and then immediately with the super kick, takes him down, goes for the cover and scores the 3 count. Devin Young is on his way to cash his ticket at the pay window with a victory over Caelan Roarke here on Rebellion. Here we go with our second straight David versus Goliath matchup as we have Layne Damage taking on Ian Vincible. Damage with a 140-pound approximate weight advantage in this match. As he grabs on to Ian here. Backs him up against the ropes. Oh, and look at that. Referee wanted a clean break and Damage with a sucker punch, but Ian now fighting back. And they're locked up again. Ian comes charging in and takes him down with a drop kick. Aside from just the weight advantage, Ian giving up about 10 inches in height to him as well. Damage now. Oh, caught him with that knee to the midsection now. Looking for a suplex perhaps. No, turns it into a Falcon Arrow. And then a jumping knee to the top of the head there by Layne. Scoops him up, deadlifts him up onto the shoulder, and a running power slam. Damage now with a bit of ground and pound. A stomp for good measure, another one. And really just taking it to Ian Vincible here. Grabs him by the head, yanks him up to his feet, and then just tosses him aside like he doesn't matter. Ian now going over, trying to get back to his feet, crawling to the corner. Layne now grabs him, picks him up. Oh, he puts him up on that top turnbuckle. Oh, he's got him in the trio. Whoa! And now look at that, just boots to the chest. Ian rolled out to the outside, hoping to maybe get a little bit of separation. But back in, we've got another collar and elbow tie up. And Damage grabs onto the head. Standing side headlock applied. And then look at this, just really grinding away. Trying to wear down Ian Vincible here. Ian, though, shoots him off the ropes. He drops down, leapfrogs back the other way, and then drop kick, but Damage able to avoid it. Layne now. Oh, had a hold of him, but Ian elbows to get free. Layne avoids the knee and then just takes him down with a running sledgehammer. Ian, though, springs off the middle ropes with a clothesline. He's going to go for the cover now and hook the leg. But Layne Damage able to kick out at 1. Oh, look at Ian. Couple of punches to the side of the head there and ramming his face into the mat. Grabs onto the leg and then spikes the foot into the canvas. Ian now grabs onto that other leg. He's got it wrapped up now. Pinned it down. Twisting at the leg. Trying to put some damage to the knee. Layne counters. Oh, drives the knee into the mat. Ian now going to send him off on the Irish whip. Goes underneath. And a swinging neck breaker. Ian Vincible now going to go up to the top turnbuckle. Frog splash, but Damage moves out of the way. Layne now. Oh, Ian able to avoid him and then takes him down with a super kick. And then an acai moonsault to follow it up. Ian Vincible into the cover. But Layne again kicks out at 1. Oh, look at this. Ian Vincible locking in the rings. But no, Layne able to get out of it. Those punches to the face. That's one way to break free of a submission hold. And then Layne sends him off the ropes and then takes his head off with a big clothesline. And again, just yanking him up and then tossing him over into the corner. Uh-oh, what's Layne got in mind here? Kick to the midsection, could be setting up for it here. Hoists him up. He's got him on the back. Reaches back. The facelift. Damage hooks the leg. Should be academic from here on out. But no! Vincible gets the right shoulder up. Oh man, I can't believe that didn't end this one here. As Ian rolls out to the apron. Layne though right there. Grabs onto him and then hoists him right back into the ring the hard way. Ian getting back to his feet. Layne kind of measuring him in the corner there, but Ian able to recover and sends him across into the turnbuckle. Look at this. Ian goes to scoop him up. Oh, and he can't slam the 300-pounder as Damage crashes down on him. Wait, Layne's got the cover. He's got his feet on the ropes. But Ian able to kick out anyway. Oh, he avoids him there. Reverse knife edge. Goes to scoop him up again. Oh, come on. You got to get that out of your game plan here, Vincible. As Layne slams him face first into the buckle and now picks him up to the top rope. But, oh, Ian kicking him in the arm to get him away. Uh-oh, Layne setting him up again. No, think a powerbomb here. But Ian punches to the face. Able to break out of it. Avoids the clothesline. Oh, but Layne caught him with a kick to the midsection. And now scoops him up onto the shoulders. Power slams him down. Ian's got a stick and move. And it's not happening here, but he caught him with a knee. But then Layne catches the kick, but it ends a guri to the back of the head. And Damage pulling himself up in the corner. But you can tell he's rocked. And Ian, look at him firing away with those right hands. Oh, he went to put the boot into the chest, but Layne catches it and then slams him face first to the mat. Uh-oh, we've seen Layne Damage do this before. The 300-plus pounder looking to fly. Slingshot shoulder tackle, but Ian avoids it. Whips him off the ropes. No, he goes over the top rope and down to the floor. That was a big fall to the outside by Layne Damage, and now Ian gonna go out after him. Catches him in the leg there, and now picks him back up. Sends him back into the ring. What's he going to do to follow up on the advantage here? Forearm, and look at that. He took Layne down. Couple of stomps to the leg. Grabs on, kick to the inside of the knee. Vincible now up to the top turnbuckle again. This time the frog splash hits. Oh, Ian set him up. He could be looking for it here. Grabs on. You've been jobbed. He hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. He got him. Let's go to the replay here as Ian would go to that springboard clothesline to finally get something going and then takes him down with that spinning neck breaker and then an acai moonsault. But then Layne would really start to take over here. Pick him up, and look at this. Has him on the back. Grabs onto him, and then down into the facelift. Thought for sure that this one was done with. But Ian would somehow kick out. But then Layne just manhandling him back into the ring. And then check this out. Feet on the ropes. But Ian's still able to get the kick out. And then look at this, just firing away with those big right hands. And then up to the top turnbuckle. The second time was the charm for the frog splash. And then immediately grabs on. And then Layne Damage, you've just been jobbed. He hooks the leg, gets the 1, the 2, and the 3. Vincible showing that trademark resilience, taking everything that Layne Damage could offer, but still overcoming and walking away the winner. We've got tag team action up next here on Rebellion. It's the Gangsta Party versus Private Eyes. Big stacks. Reggie Ray's starting things off, but he gets taken down by a drop kick by Slick Sam Callahan. But Stacks able to kick him away. And now look at this, just leaning on the back. Stacks there, ducks underneath the boot, and then takes down Callahan with a clothesline. Ray's now sends him over to the corner. Oh, but Callahan catches him with an elbow. And now grabs him. Oh, look at that. Almost like a Russian leg sweep takedown. And then Callahan drops down with a jawbreaker. And he goes over to the corner and makes the tag to hard case Jack Malone. Oh, but Ray's comes charging in and sends him flying with a pounce. Don't forget that the Gangsta Party were the tag team Black Flag qualifier winners. Oh, look at that. Spinebuster, frog splash as Dre Onyx comes in off the tag. So they have a future RWF Tag Team Championship match as Onyx drops him with a spinebuster off the Irish Whip. And we saw last week it was the main attraction who won that three-way Tornado RWF Tag Team Championship match to become the brand new champions. And you know that the Gangsta Party were watching that match intently to see who their potential opponents would be when they get their shot. Tag here is made, and Callahan comes in. Private Eyes now, double whip into the corner. Oh, Onyx stumbling out. And a double kick to the midsection. Onyx now rolls out to the floor. Callahan out there. But Onyx caught the punch. Delivers one and then takes him down with a clothesline. Callahan back to his feet. And Onyx, look at that. Just clubs him on the back and then just slams him back of the head to the floor on the outside. But Callahan back up and takes him down with a lariat. And then driving those right hands into the face, a little static. But Onyx caught him with a kick there to the face. Looking to maybe, I don't know what he was thinking there. Trying to get into the ring, and he does. And Callahan now follows him in. Onyx now from behind. Grabs onto that headlock and then drives the fist into the face again of Slick Sam. Onyx now sends him over to the Gangsta Party corner. Tag is made to Reggie Ray's. Oh, what do we got here? Onyx taunting Callahan, who comes in. Oh, look at this. They suckered him into this one. Ray's full head of steam crashes down on the back of Sam Callahan. And then kicks him right in that back as well. And now Stacks goes for the cover. He gets two, but Callahan kicks out at two. Misses the stomp there, but a spear takes Callahan right back down to the canvas. Ray's now puts him into the corner. Tag is made to Onyx. Picks him up again with that spine buster and another frog splash by Onyx. Dre now off the ropes he goes. And a jumping neck snap on Callahan, and he's in a world of trouble here. He has desperately got to make a tag. And now finally able to get a little bit of offense here with the double axe handle. Really should go to his corner, but no. A missed opportunity there for Callahan as Onyx has him in a fireman's carry. And look at this. Wait a second. He brings him over to the Private Eye's corner and drops him onto the top turnbuckle right in front of Malone. If Sam could just reach up, he could make the tag. Ray's comes in for the Gangsta Party off the tag. And now look at this, just putting his boots to Callahan in the corner. And now picks him back up. Big right hand, but Callahan caught him with an elbow. And now firing back. Slick Sam with a big boot, and he goes down and now out to the apron again. Callahan not taking the opportunity to tag out. Hits a springboard crossbody though. Into the cover, hooks the leg. 2. And Ray's kicks out at 2. Callahan now, catches a right hand and again Oh, back suplex, and he's got to make a tag. He's in the corner, though. Stacks, he turned his back, and the tag was made on both sides. Onyx now grabs onto Jack Malone, but hard case with those elbows to the midsection. And now going to send him off on the Irish whip. Grabs him from behind, grabs onto the head. European uppercut to the back of the head. Malone now pulls Onyx. Oh, and just grabs him from the canvas and tosses him over the head. Jack Malone now sends him back to the Private Eye's corner. Tag made to Callahan, and I don't know how wise this is. Off the ropes. Oh, caught him there with a leg drop. But Onyx is still able to make the tag. Reggie Reyes comes in. Callahan rolls him up into a schoolboy, but he's too close to the ropes, and the referee calls for the break. Callahan now putting the boots to Big Stacks. And a kick to the midsection. Onyx, though, from the outside, causing a little bit of a distraction, and now Reyes has him up in the fireman's carry position, brings him over to the ropes and drops him throat first on the top rope. Quickly into the cover goes Stacks. He gets 2, but Slick Sam able to kick out at 2. Charging in now, a clothesline. Callahan up to the top rope. Up to the middle rope. He's going to dive. Double axe handle, but no, Stacks caught him and then dropped him with a pendulum backbreaker. Tag is made over to Dre Onyx. Gangsta Party trying to keep the advantage, but Callahan avoids. Oh, but he goes for a clothesline, and then Onyx drops him with a jumping knee lift. Goes into the pin. He gets 2, and Callahan just able to get the shoulder up again. You can see Onyx getting a little bit of frustrated. They've done a great job as the Gangsta Party of isolating Sam Callahan here, but they haven't been able to quite put him away. Tag made to Reggie Reyes. Scoop and a slam by Lil Static. Oh, look at this. Reyes grabs onto him and back suplexes him into a moonsault. Stacks now, takes him down again with a spear. We thought Callahan was maybe going to find a little bit of a window of opportunity there, but could not. And now Reggie Reyes up to the middle rope. Comes off, double axe handle, but Callahan caught him in the midsection on the way down. Full arm dragon twist, short clothesline. And Callahan makes the tag. Jack Malone's in. He picks up Reggie Reyes. Whips him into the buckle, and he goes right back and tags Callahan. I don't know what these guys are thinking here. They whip him into the corner. And here we go, the Private Eyes. Double kick to the midsection. Callahan now sizing him up off the ropes. Knee lift into a neck breaker. Callahan now trying to get him away from the ropes, maybe looking for a pin here. He does, and he hooks the leg, but Dre Onyx comes in and breaks it up. Callahan now firing away, sets him up. Side Russian leg sweep takes him down, and now going to the corner, he makes the tag to Hardcase. Malone now going to follow up on Reyes. Sends him back to the buckle and immediately tags back out. Man, Callahan doing so much of the work here. And again into the buckle. And here the Private Eyes one more time looking for that kick. Double kick to the midsection and down goes Reggie Reyes. I don't know how smart this is, having Slick Sam do most of the work, but he connects with a super kick. And now setting up Reyes. Looking for a suplex here. Oh, into a hangman's neck breaker. Callahan goes for the cover. He hooks the leg. 1, 2. No! Stacks got the right shoulder up just before the 3. Slick Sam now grabs him. Big right hand. Hooks the head. Reverse DDT. Oh, and look at Callahan celebrating a little, but that allowed Stacks to make the tag to Dre Onyx. Callahan, though, catches him on the way in. Tag is made to Malone. Snapmares him down. Malone off the ropes. Boot to the face. Sends him down. Hardcase now stomp on the back of the head of Onyx. What's he thinking here? Hooks that arm, wraps it up, and then grabs onto the other hand. Oh, but Onyx able to roll out of it. And then look at this, float over, DDT spikes him down to the mat. Tag is made back into Big Stacks. And he just runs over Hardcase with a clothesline. He picks him back up to his feet now. Gonna send him back to the buckle. Tag made. Stacks holding him in. Oh, now he's gonna reverse the Irish whip on his partner. Avalanche in the corner. Onyx whips him into a clothesline by Reggie Reyes. Malone now, maybe out of instinct, rolls out to the floor as Onyx goes out after him. Picks him up. Back suplex on the outside. Little Static now continuing the onslaught. Full arm dragon twist. Oh, but Malone caught him with an elbow and then flapjacks him out on the floor. He was dangerously close to hitting his head on the barricade there. Malone grabs onto Onyx, sends him back into the ring. Both men now back inside. Onyx rolls away. Kick to the midsection. Off the ropes he goes. Oh, maybe looking for a reverse Meteora, but Hardcase avoided it and now scoops him up, slams him into the buckle, and then tosses him back to the middle of the ring. Malone's going to go for the pin here. One, but only a 1 count. You could just see how much of this match the Gangsta party has controlled. As Hardcase now picks him back up. Uh-oh, what's he got in mind here? Has him up on the shoulders. Canadian backbreaker. But Onyx able to break free of the grip and slip out the back door. Catching him with some punches here, rights and lefts. And now whips him back over to his side. Tag is made into Reggie Reyes. Here we go, off the Irish whip. Drop toe hold, elbow by Stacks. Reyes now, gets blocked there. Kick to the midsection by Malone. Picks him up. Running powerbomb takes him down. Hardcase hooks the leg on the pin. But here comes Static to break it up. Jack Malone now going back to work on Reggie Reyes. Whips him over to the Private Eye's corner. Oh, but Reyes caught him with an elbow. And now looks like he's going to reverse things. Send him back to his corner. But Malone, his turn to reverse. And now Malone brings him over to the neutral corner. What's Hardcase planning here? Big right hand connecting. And now thinking about it, charging in. Oh, but Stacks got the feet up. He whips him back into his corner. Tag made to Dre Onyx. Here we go again. Setting him up. Whips him back into the avalanche. And then sends Malone into the clothesline. Reggie Reyes now out on the apron as Onyx goes to the top rope and hits a diving elbow. Oh, but look at that. Malone able to connect with a knee to the face. Sends him over to the Private Eye's corner. Tag is made to Slick Sam. Uh-oh, here we go. They're setting him up. Up and down with the closed case. That might be all she wrote here as Callahan goes for the cover. But no, Big Stacks is there to make sure the match doesn't end yet. Sam Callahan now going back to work on Stacks. On Little Static. Onyx reverses the Irish whip. Charges in. I thought he was maybe going to make a tag. Corkscrew avalanche in the corner. And now out to the apron goes Dre Onyx. Could be looking to take to the skies here. And a springboard crossbody takes him down. He goes right back to work here on Callahan. Sends him to the Gangsta Party corner. And the tag is made to Reggie Reyes. Here we go. Irish whip. Drop toe hold. Elbow combination one more time. Callahan to the outside. Stacks going out after him, but you could see Stacks isn't moving as well as he was earlier in the match. And look at the way Caelan kind of distracted there and then sent him crashing into the ring steps. Sam Callahan now sends him down to the outside, over towards the other corner of the ringside area. Oh, he's got that arm pinned, stomping at the hand. Referee's count is up to 7. These guys got to be careful. They're going to get counted out. He's up to 8. Callahan back into the ring. He's up to 9. And 10. He couldn't get it in time. I can't believe it. Let's go to the replay here as the Gangsta Party had it cranking early, using that double team spinebuster frog splash, but then here the Private Eyes would several times throughout this match set up the members of the Gangsta Party for that double kick. And then here we see Dre Onyx being his obnoxious self, getting Callahan to charge in, and then look at this, hoist him up, and then Stacks crashes down on the back. He'd go for the cover, but Slick Sam would kick out. And then here, taking to the skies with a springboard crossbody into the cover, but a kick out. And then here, Stacks dropping Callahan across that top rope. Once again going for the pin, but Callahan somehow digging down. And then super kick taking Reggie Reyes down. And then Callahan would immediately follow it up here. Suplex into the Hangman's neck breaker. And he would go for the pin. But Stacks would kick out. And then out on the outside, Reyes tries to get back in, but just couldn't get in time. The Private Eyes picking up a count-out victory over the Gangsta Party in a crazy hard-fought tag team match here on Rebellion. All right, we've got the smooth operator Sebastian Sinclaiir in there against the Candyman next. Bell sounds and we're underway here, and Sinclaiir caught him with a right out of the gate there, and now rolls him up into a schoolboy, into a pinning predicament, but Candyman able to kick out immediately. Oh, but Sinclaiir caught him with a boot to the face and then follows it up with an acai moonsault. Sinclaiir now with a little bit of ground and pound. And both men charging in, and it's Candyman who connects with the clothesline first, taking Sinclaiir down to the mat. But Sebastian caught him with an elbow into the midsection, whips him into the buckle, takes him out of that corner and down to the mat. And now Sinclaiir up to the top rope, and then goes backwards into a split-legged moonsault, going for the cover as you saw Honey on the floor trying to rally the crowd here to get behind the Candyman. She's hoping he can avoid the fate that she suffered with a defeat earlier on tonight on Rebellion as Candyman rolls him up. But Sinclaiir kicks out immediately and then charges in and then spikes the Candyman head down into the mat. Out to the outside now and up to the top rope goes Sebastian Sinclaiir. Candyman trying to get to his feet, and a missile drop kick all the way, like 3/4 of the way across the ring there. Sinclaiir now, what's he got in mind? Discus boot, and down goes the Candyman. Sinclaiir into the cover, but only gets a 1 count. And now goes right back into the pin, and Candyman kicks out again. Candyman scooping Sinclaiir up and slams him down. Thought maybe he was thinking sweet dreams there. But though, Sinclaiir with a kick and then takes him down with a Hurricane Rana. Oh, he's going to go back up to the top turnbuckle again. Moonsault down to the floor. Oh, man, the Candyman really taking it here. And then Sinclaiir scoops him up and power slams him down on the floor. It's not looking good for the man from Bountyland. Bit of juking and jiving by both men out there. And oh, Sinclaiir sends him over into the guardrail. Grabs onto the arm and then, oh, monkey flips him into the guardrail again. Sinclaiir back into the ring. Referee's count is at 8. We could have another count out here. He's up to 9. I don't think the Candyman's going to make it in. 10, and he doesn't. Going to the replay here, Sinclaiir with that acai moonsault just kind of dominated this match. Watch this, up to the top rope, and then goes into that split-legged moonsault, and then hits the missile dropkick, and then watch this, out on the floor, moonsault down to the outside. Honey can hardly watch. And then picks him up, power slams him down. And the Candyman just unable to answer the 10 count. Smooth operator, Sebastian Sinclaiir, the men's black flag qualifier winner. Very impressive, taking it to the Candyman as he sets his sights on a future RWF Championship match with Lunatic. It's main event time here on Rebellion, and we've got the RWF Women's Champion Winter Skye in a non-title match against Velvet Vice, who comes roaring out of the corner and takes her down with a clothesline. Velvet now drives the knee into the face of Winter Skye and then drops an elbow across the back, slamming the arm down. This is not how the champion wanted to get started here. A basement drop kick right to the between the shoulder blades there by Velvet Vice. You know, Velvet's looking for the opportunity to potentially score a win over the champion here as Winter reverses the Irish whip into the corner, and now a couple of reverse knife edges. And now look at this, Winter charges in, forearm in the corner. Winter now goes out to the apron. Oh, maybe looking to fly here. Springboard dropkick, but Velvet Vice gets out of the way and then rolls her up into a small package. 1, 2, but Winter kicks out at 2. Oh, Velvet immediately crashes down onto her with an elbow drop. Grabs onto the arm and then monkey flips her into the corner. Both women now locked up, and we are only 1 week away from that big RWF Women's Championship match. We will see Winter Skye defend the championship next week in the main event against the women's black flag qualifier winner, Haley Sawyer. So you got to wonder, you know, maybe Winter was picked this match as maybe a tune-up match, but she's got to be careful in there with Velvet Vice. As Winter now backing Velvet up into the corner. Referee gets in between, looking for a break, but Velvet with a cheap shot and a kick to the midsection. Velvet now bringing Winter back up to the turnbuckle. And again, the referee looking for a break, and this time we get one, but Velvet with the advantage. Turns her around to the corner, hits her with a forearm to the back, and now Velvet, what's she thinking here? She charges in, and a drop kick to the back just sandwiched her into the corner there. And now grabs onto the legs, pulls her out into a power bomb, and she's got a pin. But Winter gets the shoulder up almost immediately. Velvet now grabs onto the leg. Oh, look at that. Just crashes down onto the left knee of Winter Skye, and you see her holding onto that leg. Velvet now up to the top rope. Diving elbow. She covered a great distance there. And Velvet really taken to the champion here, but Winter able to trip her, but Velvet caught her with a kick just to keep the advantage rolling. And now sets her up onto the shoulders and power bombs her down to the mat. Velvet now, oh, standing moonsault. And now really sizing up the champion here. Forearm blocked by Winter. She grabs onto Velvet now. Brings her over towards the ropes, but Velvet with those elbows into the midsection to break herself free. Winter fires back though with a couple of right hands. But Velvet with a back elbow just really caught her right in the face there. But again, Winter trying to get out of harm's way here. Whips her into the buckle. Grabs onto the head. Tornado DDT. And now Winter working over that arm and shoulder of Velvet Vice. The champion now, look at this, putting the boots to to Velvet. And now Winter, it looks like she's going to go up to the top turnbuckle. Could be her turn to take to the skies. And the moonsault, and she gets it. Winter now going to go into the cover. She couldn't hold it after the moonsault. Gets two, but Velvet kicks out at two. Maybe if she had stuck the landing on the moonsault and was able to keep the pin, she might have got her there. Winter catches her from behind. Oh, look out! She lifts her up and down with the last snowfall. She's got the bridge. 1, 2, 3. She got her. Winter Skye picking up a win. Oh, wait a second here. There's Haley Sawyer, the challenger. And Winter Skye putting the belt down, telling her to bring it.